What does it mean to sequester a jury? In a criminal jury trial, either side can request for the jury to be sequestered. Sequestering a jury means that the jury will not be allowed to separate. If the jury deliberations continue to the following day, that means the jury will have to stay overnight essentially together. So they'll all have their own hotel rooms, but they're not returning home to their families. The reason juries are sequestered is to keep the jury from reading or hearing about things that might affect their deliberations. Specifically, in a high-profile case, the parties may not want the jury to go out and do their own investigation. And in fact, that's one of the rules that the judge will give any jury, even if they're not sequestered. Sequestering the jury essentially protects them from the temptation of looking something up online or reading a newspaper or watching a news article that could influence their deliberations. Just because a jury is sequestered doesn't mean that the parties can't agree at various points to let the jury go back to their homes. So for example, in the Aaron Dean trial in Fort Worth, the jury was sequestered when deliberations began all the way through the guilt-innocence verdict. Now that verdict came out on a Friday, and the parties allowed the jurors to return home over the weekend rather than keeping them in hotel rooms so that they could be with their families, even though they were coming back to deliberate on Monday in the punishment phase. If a jury is sequestered, then the court takes on the expense of sequestering that jury. So the cost of the hotel, the cost of their meals, their transportation will all be borne by the court and essentially the state or the federal government so that their jury service can be completed. We made this video in response to a question we got on this channel. If you have a question about criminal law in Texas or federal criminal law, drop a comment below.